Melbourne and Vancouver.
Umpire Robinson bounces the ball. Mossop and Madden. Madden gets the tap. Ogier comes through. German for North Melbourne clears, but only as far as Dean, who takes the mark. He goes out wide looking for Gleeson. Hard mark to take, but he recovers well. Gets it into Ogier. Ogier breaks through the pack, swings onto the left boot looking for Hannah. Hannah moved, pushed out of the way beautifully there by Fairley. Great use of the body, and Fairley takes the mark.
Fairley goes wide to Holt on the centre wing. Holt takes a safe mark. Madden coming in late. North has led at every change. 3-2 to 2-3, 10-2 to 5-7, 12-6 to 8-11. Holt with a familiar left foot. Centre half forward. McDonald went up early. Reece Jones. Spargo. Not German. Love with a handball. It's a good one to Larkin. It'll sit for Larkin, I feel. He'll try and get it across towards Clarkson. Daru chips in. Buckley round his body.
Reece Jones now has the run of the ball, picks up, handballs to Williams. Williams is about 10 metres clear, kicks long. Dennis, nobody gets near the ball. Madden has the run of the ball now. He's tackled by Mossop, and the ball's knocked over the line and out of bounds. Two big giraffes running for the ball there. Neither one wins the contest.
Justin's had a rather disappointing afternoon. Started reasonably well in the first 10 or 15 minutes, but the North Melbourne Rucks have done a good job, despite the fact they've been up against it height-wise, and again it's going to be a ball in. 25-minute quarters, no time on, so this is all in North Melbourne's favour, and they lead by 19 points. It's going to be hard for Carlton to kick 5 or 6 goals, and that's what they have to do to win.
And the hit-out department's at three-quarter time. North Melbourne 20 to Carlton's 13, so a clear winning margin there to North Melbourne. As Love tries to pick up the ball, Daru taps it under his legs. Williams now soccers it off the ground. Nailey almost takes the mark, tries to spin out of the pack. Shine kicks off the side of his boot up towards half forward, and Ross Smith's in the way for North Melbourne.
Goes wide to Dwyer. Dwyer, who's had a lot of his kicks wide on the wing, way out in front of Herman. Spargo provides the lead, so does Hickey. He chips it towards Spargo. Reece Jones in very late. Free kick to Spargo. Paul Spargo was 21 2 days ago here in London, and he and his teammates might be doing some celebrating tonight.
Spargo kicks up to the league from Longmire. Goes up, got his hands to it, couldn't hold the mark. Good play by Mackenzie. Down to Evans. Evans blind turns. Handball is a shocker. Larkin capitalises on it, gets a good handball over to Love. Love has a long shot. Ball goes over the line and out of bounds. Buckley prepared to let Clarkson go for the ball and maybe get another chance to have a go at him. It'll be a throw in 20 metres round from the goal.
Madden, McDonald. McDonald in the front spot, Clarkson and Buckley. And again a ball in. So not much happening for Carlton at the moment. German's been the main goal scorer today with 4. And again McDonald and Madden. Madden in the front spot, looks for a free kick, none coming. McDonald over the top. Both Rode and Daru on top of him. And again a ball up. So this is all suiting North Melbourne at the moment.
Ball up about 20 metres out from the goal. Madden and McDonald. Madden gets the tap. Rode over his head. Coming through is McCarthy for North Melbourne. His high kick is out of bounds on the full. And either Daru or Reece Jones will take the free kick. He's paid it to Daru. So the former West Australian will kick Carlton out of defence. The Blues need to get a couple of goals quickly on the board.
Kernahan in the front spot, almost a spectacular mark to McCarthy, the Tasmanian. But Dwyer took the handball off Steele. Dwyer with a drop punt. Reece Jones underneath it takes an easy mark. Sets it up with a handball. Dean's away. Gleeson's going to have to run for him, and so's Evans. Goes out to Evans. Bernie, who's kicked 4 points today, quickly plays on, not a good kick. Attacking the ball was Butts. Rode with a left footer. This could go close. It'll go through, I think. It has bounced through, and the Blues get a goal.
And towards Smith at half-back for North Melbourne. He clears out towards Jason Love on the half-forward flank. Daru behind him. Love can't take the mark. It's pushed in the back, and he'll take the free kick. Play on, says the umpire. Spargo kicks clear. Buckley comes through for the Blues. Handballs over the top towards Williams. Williams has a paddock in front of him and no one to chase him. Says he's going to go long. Kicks out towards Gleeson, who's under the ball. Puts out one hand, should have marked it. Gleeson goes in, though, gets the handball to Nayley, and the Blues are away. Nayley goes in for the centering kick. McCann dives and couldn't take the ball. Larkin now for North Melbourne. Can't pick up. Swings around. Gets the handball over to McCarthy. McCarthy back to Demetrio, and North Melbourne come clear.
So North from defence. Demetrio's handball to Smith. Smith to McCarthy has been quite impressive. That's a particularly good kick towards full forward. Mackenzie there against Hepburn. Has been off the ground for a while. Chance here for McRae, who's just come onto the ground. He's kicked the goal. Walked onto the ground about 3 minutes ago, and Dean McRae has put it through, and it's made Carlton.
Madden with the tap. Road can't get the kick away. McCarthy off the ground, a high kick. Spargo leads the race. Bad bounce. Good handball from German under pressure. Back to Spargo. Spargo goes short. Hepburn got pushed in the back. Play on, says the umpire. McRae again to Love. Taps it back to Rue. McRae forces the ball over the line and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in about 35 to 40 metres out from North Melbourne's goal.
German's handball was fantastic there. Reflex handball.
Now for North Melbourne. Can't pick it. Swings around. Gets the handball over to McCarthy. McCarthy back to Demetrio, and North Melbourne come clear.
So North from defence. Demetrio's handball to Smith. Smith to McCarthy has been quite impressive. That's a particularly good kick towards full forward. Mackenzie there against Hepburn. Has been off the ground for a while. Chance here for McRae, who's just come onto the ground. He's kicked the goal. Walked onto the ground about 3 minutes ago, and Dean McRae has put it through, and it's made Carlton.
Madden with the tap. Road can't get the kick away. McCarthy off the ground, a high kick. Spargo leads the race. Bad bounce. Good handball from German under pressure. Back to Spargo. Spargo goes short. Hepburn got pushed in the back. Play on, says the umpire. McRae again to Love. Taps it back to Rue. McRae forces the ball over the line and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in about 35 to 40 metres out from North Melbourne's goal.
German's handball was fantastic there. Reflex handball, found the body under pressure and gave North Melbourne a chance. He's been a fine player today. Madden, still, the high ball. Chance for North Melbourne here. McDonald tries to get back on it with Dwyer. McDonald still there with Mackenzie. Carlton outnumber them. Dean sets up a long handball. No one in particular wants it to go out of bounds. Not much support there for Peter Dean, and again a ball in. Carlton running out of time. 65 to 84. The Kangaroos have led from halfway through the first term.
McDonald down on the ground with cramp. Hepburn over the top. Mackenzie, his opponent, clears towards Evans. Takes the mark. Evans looking for Nayley. Drops a chest mark. Holt recovers. Onto the right boot. Kicks out towards Spargo, and Spargo takes the mark. Has all the time in the world now to kick long. Went for the torpedo, kicked it out of bounds on the fourth. An absolute shocker. And Carlton through Road will clear.
So Road from the back pocket. The Blues 19 points down. Goes to the boundary line, looking for Kernahan and McCann. And Kernahan takes the mark. A quiet day for the Carlton captain. One of his very few marks. Kicked 2 early goals, but it's been unsighted really since quarter time. 5 kicks and 5 marks for Kernahan. Oja, well done. Over to Williams. He's had a few kicks. That one towards the pocket. Butts takes the mark. So chance here for Carlton. Butts goes short. He wants Hannah. Hannah in the goal square, and he takes a very, very good mark in front of Demetriou. Hannah's kicked 1 already. Kicked it in the third quarter. He's kicked 2, and it's 10-11 to 13-6.
9.5 minutes into the final quarter. Carlton trail by 13 points. Madden and Mossop. Neither Ackman get an effective tap. Dean goes through. Good play by Larkin. Comes to Williams, who's been a good player. Larkin tries to get the kick off the ground towards Love. Love doesn't know what to do now. Decides to kick long from 50 metres out from goal. And Jason Love has been offline. Bad luck for the North Melbourne player there. Normally very accurate around the goals. He kicks a point.
Not so accurate today. He's kicked 1 for Love today. It's Mackenzie to bring it back in. 13-7 to 10-11. So Love's kicked 4 of North Melbourne, 7 points. And an excellent mark taken there by Holt. 8 kicks for Love on goal 4. So Holt from half forward. It's usually a very long kick. She'll put this in within about 20 metres of the square. Rowe got underneath it, and it's going to be a ball in. Time ticking away from Carlton. Still within some sort of touch, 13 points behind, almost 11 minutes gone. It's Edwards, one of the many injured players. A ball in. Madden, Spargo, and again another ball in. North Melbourne deep in attack. Carlton need to mount some sort of rebound here from the back pocket.
14 points the difference. Madden. And Hickey comes down to Reece Jones. A good hand pass over to Mackenzie. And the Blues spread across the oval. Mackenzie kicks long.
Come on, Benny.
Garvey, who's just come on the ground. Handballs. Smith goes in for North Melbourne. He's tackled by Oja. The ball's flipped over the line. Umpire Robinson says throw it in.
10-11 to 13-7. Almost 12 minutes into this last quarter. The light rain has stopped here at the Oval, but it's slippery at the moment. Conditions not all that easy. High kick by Harris. Rebounding kick towards centre half forward. Reece Jones underneath it. Spargo did very well. The handball's excellent to Love. He should go. Drop punt by Love, and he has put it through. And North Melbourne kick away.
Love's second goal. He's kicked 2 goals for. And the Roos now go to 90, to Carlton 71. We've been going for 12 minutes, only 13 minutes left in this game. They could just about be through to the final of the Foster's series. Disappointing for Carlton. Premiers in the big competition look like they're going to bow out.
Madden and Harris in the ruckers. North answer every Carlton challenge. Free kick to Nailey, advantage played on. Good mark to Dennis, who's been very, very quiet across half forward. Should get a 15-metre penalty, not paid. Was going to play on to Nailey. Umpire now signals to play on. Goes wide and finds Shine. Shine at half forward. Chips it past to Gleeson, who's almost within kicking distance here. It's only about 40 metres out. So on 3 occasions in this last quarter, the Blues have got within 13 points, only to see North Melbourne turn them out. 6 kicks and 5 handballs for Gleeson.
Lines up, drop punt, slides off his boot, but it's good enough to go through for a goal. So Carlton still have a chance. Dean now for Carlton. Blues must get this next goal. Kicked out wide, Gleeson races after it. Hot in pursuit is McCarthy. Gleeson swings onto the left boot, kicks high, looking for Hannah. Pushed in the back, play on, says the umpire. Fairly taps it through for a behind, and it's 13 points the difference.
11-12 to 14-7. North Melbourne under pressure. They've led all day. Fairly low-scoring game, a game marred by a succession of fights and behind the play incidents. High kick by Fairley. Strong mark to Hickey. It's an important ball. Garvey against him, so it'll be Hickey from the half-back to send North Melbourne into attack.
Hickey kicks long. Dean from behind, punches away. Road, Buckley all the time in the world. It's a bad handball. Larkin for North Melbourne now kicks towards Mossop. Mackenzie from behind. It's going to be Love and Daru racing for it. Daru leads the race and punches the ball over the line and out of bounds. Umpire Robinson says throw it in. 35 to 40 metres out from the North Melbourne goal.
Guess he didn't have many options, Eddie, but it's as deliberate as they come, but he was a long way away from the boundary line, Daru.
Mossop and Madden. Madden gets the tap. Mackenzie, handball. Madden pumps it further clear. Larkin picks up well. Great hands. Left foot kick is high. Underneath it is Reece Jones. Punches clear. Dwyer comes in. Punched on by Nailey. Dwyer taps it further forward. Going in for Carlton now is Garvey. Buckley grabs. Dwyer will line up from 55. The kick's a shocker. Love's underneath it. Daru from behind. He punches away. Holt now on the right boot. Kicks around the corner. It's not around the corner enough. It's over the line and out of bounds on the full. So Holt found wanting on his right foot. A lovely left foot kick. But unfortunately, kicked it out on the full for North Melbourne.
Mackenzie looking for Kernahan and Madden. Thump away by McCann, who's done a really good job on Kernahan after being a bit shaky in the first term. Madden having a better final term. Not much in the hit-outs now after North Melbourne had dominated the first 3 quarters. Free kick going to Harris. She looked a bit ticky-touch good. Two big men going for the ball. Madden put his hand on his shoulder, and Harris has got a chance here to really sew it up. McCann tells him to settle down because he's a long kick, Eddie. He's 50 metres out, but if anyone in the North Melbourne side can kick it, Harris is the man.
Well, earlier in the game, he kicked one from roughly 50 metres out, but it went through post height, so he probably kicked it 65.
So Harris from 50 metres, make it 55, drop punt. It's a long kick. It's a magnificent kick by Harris, and he's put it through.
19 points of difference, and North Melbourne could be headed to Vancouver. Out of the centre they come again. This time hold on his left foot, goes long. Mossop and McKenzie over the head. McKenzie just content to keep it in. Now he goes over the line and through for a behind. So McKenzie will have to kick out, but North Melbourne have been on top all day. They deserve to win. And it looks like they're going to be heading to the final against Melbourne in Vancouver.
McKenzie goes short. Road from centre-half back. Quite a few kicks in the second half. Nayley and Robertson. Robertson's been a good player. Gleeson. Carlton Rovers have been down. Shine. It's a poor handball by Gleeson. Shine will take a free kick. Ball comes back to the centre wing. Time running out for Carlton. Been playing almost 18 minutes. They've got to kick 4 goals, and it looks beyond them. And Fairley takes an easy mark at fullback.
Fairley looks for Holt. Hepburn flies high. Punch from behind from Williams. Kernahan goes in, can't take the ball. Comes out to Holt. Love. Hawks. Looks for the handball. Does it well to German. German goes back in towards Love. They send out the loose man. Love tops one off Reece Jones. Comes back to German, who fumbles at the vital moment. He's tackled by Daru. Should be dropping the ball, and that's what the umpire says.
Reece Jones a bit lucky there. He didn't give away a free kick.
Cleaned up Jason Love after he got rid of the handball.
So Daru from the back pocket. 98 to 78, 20 points of difference. Kernahan the target, and also at the back, Butts. Handball very good to Steele. Steele tucked away in the pocket. That came from McRae. Mossop in the front spot. Daru will do the cleaning up.
All the time in the world, Daru, but not enough time for Carlton, I don't think, to win this match, as Ogier down from the forward line takes the mark. He handballs onto Dean. Dean slips, but gets the ball back to Ogier. Carlton's play lacking system, as it has all day. Ryan Robinson off the ground, punched on. Rode, Hepburn meets him, it's around the neck, and Rode will take the free kick. Play on, says the umpire, as Dean handballs clear.
To Kernahan. Kernahan with his 7th kick for the day towards centre-half forward, and McCarthy's got underneath it to take the mark. The Tasmanian, who's played very well today after coming off the interchange bench. Demetriou to McCann. McCann's handball not good. Hannah and also Dennis with some sort of a chance. North Melbourne, and it's going to be a ball in. So Carlton finding the going pretty hard. Getting time. It's been a long week in London for some of these players. It's been a very physical game. Ground is a little testing with the rain that we've had during the week, and the Blues look like they've done their dash.
Love off, and McDonald on as Larkin kicks the ball over the line and out of bounds on the foot. We've been playing now 20 minutes into the final quarter of the qualifying Foster's Cup final. The winner to go to Vancouver to play Melbourne.
So 5 minutes, Eddie, for Carlton to kick 4 goals. It looks beyond them. They trail 78 to 98.
Evans's kick is high. Ogier at the front of the pack takes a strong mark. So Darren Ogier decides to kick long. Madden from behind was Fairley, couldn't take the mark. High ball, Hannah underneath it. Takes the mark, the umpire says it's gone 10 metres, so he'll be able to take the kick. Steele disputing the decision. Hannah's not wasting any time at all. Rushes his kick. Doesn't make any difference, he kicks his 3rd goal.
So the Blues 12 to 15-8. Hannah with 3 goals, all in the second half. He got a goal late in the 3rd quarter. He's kicked 2 goals in this final quarter. And it gives Carlton a glimmer of hope, but really time will beat them because we're into the last 4 minutes of the game and they still trail by 14 points. 84 to 98. Three and a half minutes to go. The Blues need 3 goals in 3 minutes, virtually. Kernahan on the ball. Gleeson tries to get it out from the centre. Quick kick by Shine to centre-half forward. Smith on top of it. Ogier off the ground. McRae missed it. Rode with some sort of a chance. Dwyer's got him, though. Garvey, handball over the top to Naily. Naily to Gleeson. This is an important kick from the pocket. Drop punt, and he's put it through. And the Blues are within 8 points. And they're making a late rally. It's 13-12 to 15-8, Eddie, and there's still some life in Carlton yet.
Well, as you called there, Bruce, a very important shot for Gleeson. He had all the time in the world to steady. Did so, kicked from about 35 metres out on a tight angle and put it right through the middle. So this centre bounce is very important. Carlton must get it out of the centre. They've put Kernahan in the ruck. Shines on the ball. Gleeson's roving. And we've got Evans ruck roving. So very important bounce.
Just repeating, just 25 minutes in this last quarter. No time on. Carlton need 2 goals in 2 minutes.
Road, the left foot kick. Shine, over the shoulder. Hannah, grab from behind, pushed in the back. Play on, says the umpire. No, he's paid it. And Millen Hannah will take a free kick and will line up from 45 metres out from goal.
And Rhys Jones has just cost Carlton the game. Absolutely ridiculous. Rhys Jones has cost the Blues any chance they had. Hannah was going to take a free kick from 40 metres out. He's a very good kick. Rhys Jones decides to give Robertson one behind the ear. Robinson, the umpire, saw it, and the Blues can kiss their chances away. So Robertson goes wide, and he looks for Spargo.
Good bit of acting by Robertson, but it was certainly there. Stupid play by Rhys Jones. Demetrio kicks long and high. They want to waste time. Steele just on, comes up, tries to take the big mark. Buckley goes through. He's grabbed by 2 players. Around the neck, play on, says the umpire. Spargo over the line and out of bounds. The North Melbourne bench applauds. They should be there.
They lead 98 to 90 by 8 points in what's been a dramatic last quarter. Carlton had their chance with Hannah there. Rhys Jones giving away a free kick. Kernahan in the front spot. Holt with a little kick. It was a beauty to Steele. It's given him a chance. North can set something up here. Steele goes towards full forward. Harrison McKenzie only as far as McRae. He'll put it through. North for home. They're through to Vancouver. McRae's had 3 kicks and he's kicked 2 goals. So it's North 16-8 to 13-12. And I reckon the Blues will be thinking what might have been, because Hannah must be really doing it hard down the other end. He was going to line up to put them with a kick. McRae's done the damage. And North Melbourne are away now. And they'll be playing Melbourne in the final.
Typifies Carlton's play today, though. Undisciplined play right at the vital moment. It's cost them the match, or any chance of winning the match, which is completely the opposite of the way they played, of course, in the grand final against Hawthorn, where everything was done was disciplined. There was system in their game. Of course, they ran out convincing winners. Today, North Melbourne have assumed that position, and they're going to be heading to the Foster's Cup Grand Final against Melbourne in Vancouver.
The Kangaroos have led practically all day. They were in the last minute of the game, 104 to 90. A game that has excited very little, I feel, as far as footy's concerned. Been lots of fights. Stand has been pretty poor, but we've had some excitement in this last quarter. Kernahan and Mossop, Demetriou out of the centre, and the Kangaroos are safe. They lead by 14 points. Dwyer and Garvey trying to run him down. Chipping in McCarthy, and it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to Carlton. It goes to Garvey.
We've been playing over 25 minutes now, 25 and 15 seconds. Siren should go any second now. Kernahan to Gleeson. Gleeson kicks forward, ineffective, picked up by Dennis. Swings onto the right boot, kicks up towards Madden. Madden from behind, can't take the juggling mark. Punched away there by McDonald, over the line and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in, about 40 metres around from the Carlton goal.
Siren to go at any moment now. The Blues 13-12, North Melbourne 16-8. So North Melbourne, who have led all day. The Blues, I think, led for about 5 minutes in the first quarter when Kernahan kicked that goal. McDonald thumps the ball out of bounds. The rain coming down at the Oval. It's been a packed house. You can see empty seats. A few people have gone home, but they closed the gates before half-time. Mossop, McCann, Naily with a snapshot. Gee, if Hannah had taken that shot, Eddie, they would have had plenty of time. I think your watch must be fast, or the timekeepers have forgotten about it. Gleeson towards full forward. Hannah sets him to and takes a beauty, and it's being paid. We'll come back to Hannah.
Well, we've been playing 26 minutes and 35 seconds. The timekeepers told us before the game that it'll be just a flat 25-minute quarter. John Elliott sponsoring the game. Maybe he's decided there should be some time on in the last quarter, Press.
John's got a lot of influence, but I don't think he's got that much, has he? So Hannah's going to take a free, or not a free kick, but a mark. A kick for goal from the pocket. He's kicked 3. It's his 6th kick coming up. Improves his angle, drop punt, missed it. So it's a behind to Hannah. 3-2 to Hannah. 13-13 to 16-8. And there's no doubt about it that they are playing time on in the last quarter. It wasn't what was fully intended, but we're way over the 25-minute mark. So I guess Rhys Jones is thinking about that indiscretion a few moments ago when we thought they were running out of time, Carlton. As it turned out, they had plenty of time had Hannah kicked the goal. They've had another 3 or 4 minutes to get one more.
Players standing with their hands on their hips, socks down for most of the Carlton players. Looks like they've had enough as McCann kicks long and high. He's kicked it about 80 metres out towards the wing position.
I think somebody said the game is now over.
Yeah, the siren was broken. We played 27 3/4 minutes, but it's all over. North Melbourne, for the 2nd year in a row, have defeated Carlton here at the Oval, and they're through to the grand final. 16-8, 104. North Melbourne defeat Carlton 13-13, 91 in a game that was marred with some very nasty incidents.
So the Kangaroos by 13 points and the siren failing in the last quarter. Well, a lot of other things failed today, including Carlton's teamwork. They were pretty disappointing. Game played in poor spirit, unfortunately. Some awful incidents in the first quarter. Aitken being dropped with a roundhouse from the back, absolutely king hit. After that, the vendetta put out on one of the North Melbourne players. Fights breaking out all over the place. And not a lot of good footy, unfortunately. Not the promotion that the VFL would have looked for, but in the end, North Melbourne go through to play Melbourne. 2 teams that came from the elimination final in the VFL final series have made it through to the Foster's Challenge Cup. John Elliott must be pretty disappointed because I'm sure he would have liked to have seen his tribe there.
The expanded VFL competition was a big success, with the